Children, now we have been doing a chapter called as methods or functions. You see, you guys need to know how the function invoke. How do you call a function from one function to other function? How does it goes? When it goes, what are the values it takes? When it returns back to the place where you have come from, whether it returns or it doesn't return. These are all the things that needs to be noted pretty well. Today I have two programs, boys and girls. Both are quite small one. See, the length of the program is immaterial. Conceptually, the concept of function has to get into your head. That is a crucial point. Right? That is what we have been doing program after program. I repeat again, the length of the program doesn't matter. Now, today I have come here to do two programs. Both of them are in your book, but I have modified. I have changed according to my convenience so that you understand better. For your convenience, I have changed it. That is a better way of putting things. Okay, boys and girls, what did I do? Have a close look. Have a close look. You will be able to distinguish. You will be able to distinguish. Okay? Now, what do I do? I have a method. I have two methods in a class called as number. Can you say class number? There are two methods of the boys and girls. How do you know it's a method? Main, open and close bracket. Test, open and close bracket. There are two methods are there. How many methods are there? Two methods. What do I do? What the class name is? Number. Please note, I am not creating an object. From main method, I go to another method called as test. When I go, I send one value. So this is called as actual parameter. How much do I give? Test within the bracket 56. Test. What do you mean by that? You are there in a main method. You are there in a main method. From main method, you go to a place called as test. When you go to a test, how much do you send it across? 56. This is 56 is an actual parameter. When you go here, it gets stored in a variable called as num. Num will carry a value of 56. This is the actual parameter. This is called as formal parameter. What is it called as? Formal parameter. Only one step. This step you will not understand that easily, but it's very, very effective statement, boys and girls. You need to know by all means. Let me tell you what it is. When you send 56, 56 gets stored in NUM. Am I clear? What happens is 56 mod 2. 56 mod 2 equal to 0. Now, num value is 56. What is this mod function will give you? As you all know, this is meant for addition, this is meant for subtraction, this hashtag is meant for multiplication, this slash is meant for finding the quotient, division, right? And this is not percentage. Here in Java we need to call it as a modulus, M-O-D-U-L-U-S. What does it do? It gives you the remainder after dividing 56 by 2. When you divide 56 by 2, the remainder will be 0. I give the example. 56 divided by 2. 28 2s are 56. Remainder is 0. This is called as remainder. This is called as quotient. When you give slash, you give quotient. When you give this modulus, don't say percentage. It's an un-English expression in Java. What you must say? Mod, M-O-D, mod or modulus. Method is same. So computer will simplify. 56 mod 0 is how much? 0. 0 and 0 are they equal? Yes. If they are equal, what does it say? 56 is an even number. As I told you, if statement will do one of the two statements. If it is true, first statement will do. If it is false, it will do second statement. What is the first statement? Is 56. You have set the value. It will be stored in num. Num 56 mod 2 will be our 0. 0 and 0 are the same. S. It says 56 is an even number. Again, you go back. You have come from main method, from test, again you go back to main method. Again you send back with the value of 27. With the value of 27. How much do you give? 27. 27 mod 7. 27 mod 2 will be how much? 1. How do you know that? 27 by 2. 13 2s are 26, remainder is 1. Right or not? This is called as quotient, this is called as remainder. What is the remainder will be? 1. 1 and 0. This side is 1, this side is 0. 1 is equal to 0? No. If it is true, this job will be do. If it is false, this job will do. What does it say? System.out.println. Now, what is the number value is? 27 is an odd number. Is an odd number. Again it will go back. Minus 39. Minus 39. Again it will come back. Minus 39 means remainder will be 1, which is an odd number. Again 2598, which is an even number. 0 is an even number. 0 and 0 are the same? Yes. It's an even number. So how many times will it do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 examples you do. From main method, first time it comes, you give the answer, you go back. Second time it will do the answer, again go back. Third time it will do, fourth time it will do. How many times? Because 5 sets of value are given, it will execute for 5 times. What is most important is, I did not create an object here, unlike the previous example. I have not created an object. I simply call from main method, I go to test. So why have we not created? Is it not a mistake? It's not a mistake. Then why do you teach us? You guys should know the concept of object creation, boys and girls. That is the reason I told you class name. What the class name is? Number obj is equal to new number. You need to know the object creation. At the same time, you also should know when to create the object, when not to create the object. Okay? Is it not required? Is it essential to create the object or is not essential? So this concept only I am teaching you. Okay? And modulus is the one which will give you the remainder. This is the first program, boys and girls. The second program is as simple as this. I am not executing one time. If you check your textbook, page number 128 and 129, there are two programs, same program. I picked up the question, but conveniently I changed the program for your betterment. For your betterment. Okay? Again, page number 129. One more program I have done it. This video you watch it. I paused. This is a video. I paused it. I press the space bar, it will continue. Can you see? Now it will continue. This program I copied. I put it in BlueJ. See, I put it in BlueJ. I create a class called as number. Right? I create a class called this number, right? I paste it here, I compile it, no syntax errors, I create an object. From this object I execute, you will find 5 answers. Open and close braces again. Okay, you see, 56 is an even number, 27 is an odd number, minus 39 is an odd number, 2598 is an even number, 0 is an even number. So what did I do in this video? First I explained this video, I typed the program in Notepad, I copied and pasted in BlueJ. So what did you do? If I straight away start typing in BlueJ, the visibility is not good. So I type it in Notepad, I copy and paste it there, I compile the program, I run the program, this is how to get the output. Okay, now again I close the spell one. The video will resume. I will go to the next program. Look at here. Can you see next program? Program to convert the distance into meters to centimeters. Can you see? Listen, boys and girls. Last time what had happened is there was a void function. From main method you come there, send the value, you find out whether it is even or odd, display the answer and go back. When you go back to the main function, it was a non-determining because void was there. Here deliberately I do it. This is what I want to teach you. I have a class called as what? Distance. Please note. Why did I use a keyword called as public? If I don't write anything, it's understood it's a private. When I say public class means this class can be used in other classes also. I'll tell you, I'll elaborate you this one in future point of time. In due course of time, I'll let you know. I'll tell you what it is. See, there are two methods of the boys and girls. One is a main method, another one is a 2 cms, means 2 centimeters. What do I do? Please note. Here, what do I do is I create an object called as O1. What is that name is distance. There are two methods are there. 2 cms main. 2 cm means 2 centimeters. What I gave is 23.3 meters are there. How many centimeters will be there? It will convert and it will print. Please note, boys and girls, you need to know this. You need to know this. Yeah. What do I do? First, the entry level is main method. I create an object with the help of the object. O1.2 cms. What is the value I give? 23.3. So this is the actual parameter. When it goes here, it will be stored in MTS. MTS is short as form of meters. Whatever may be the meter, it gets multiplied. Has its 100. Because 1 meter has got 100 centimeters. Please note, you go here, it will return a double value. I am not using a void. Whenever I use a void, there is no return statement. When I don't use void, you should have a return statement. So what happens is from here, from main method I go to 2 cms, means 2 centimeters. How much do I take the value? 23.3. 23.3 gets multiplied by 100 and it becomes 230.3. So that value gets returned. If that multiplied value will come back, it will be stored in cm and print that cm here. Cm is short form of centimeters. This is the first value. Again, I send one more value. O1. O1 means object. O1.2 cm 56.17. 56.17 is what happens is 56 meters, 17 centimeters. I send across. That will be multiplied by 100. That value returns RETURNS. Means what happens is the answer will be how much? 5,600 17 centimeters. Again, let's come back here. Again, let's go back to 2 cm, 285.42 centimeters. When I send it across, you know what happens? 28,442 centimeters. It goes here, it returns. It goes here, it returns. It goes here and returns. When do we use the return statement? We use the return statement when there is no keyword called as void. When there is a void, you will not have a return statement. When there is no void, in this case, what do I return? I return a double value. So you should return a double. You should return a double. When there is a no void, the keyword void is not there, you should return a value. How many times do I return? 3 values. First one is 23.3, 56.17, 285.42. So 3 values I returned it. Okay, boys and girls, copy down this program in your notebook. I typed the program, I copied it in the blue thing, I compile it, I get the output. You can see this. After this lecture, you can see this video. Copy down this program in your notebook. Am I clear? Okay. Till we come to next class, take care of yourself, boys and girls. Bye-bye.